U.S. Election 2024. Fani Willis may face defamation claims from Donald Trump. An attorney has speculated that Donald Trump may sue Fani Willis, the district attorney of Fulton County, for slander. The trial judge in Trump's Georgia election fraud trial, Scott McAfee, made damning remarks about Willis's remarks, calling them wading further into perilous waters because they cast racial aspersions on Trump and his co-defendants. Willis oversees the legal affairs of Fulton County, which encompasses the majority of Atlanta. While Trump did not criticize the salaries she gave to white attorneys in her office, she delivered her heated remarks to an Atlanta church on Martin Luther King Jr. Day in January, implying that he was only intent on targeting her and prosecutor Nathan Wade because they are black. A tremendous loss of judgment was demonstrated by Willis's contact with Wade, according to McAfee's Friday finding. On charges of unlawfully meddling with the 2020 presidential election outcome in Georgia, Trump has entered a not guilty plea. The Republican will be running against Joe Biden, the current president, in the November election for the presidency. Earlier this week, Newsweek emailed Trump, Wade, and Willis for their thoughts. According to Newsweek, Trump's lawyer Colleen Kerwick of New York City thinks the president may have defamation grounds against Willis. According to Kerwick, Judge McAfee found that some stench of mendacity persists, which casts doubt on the innocence of Willis and Wade. According to Judge McAfee, Fani Willis was wading further into treacherous waters when she cast racial aspersions at an indicted defendant's decision to file this pretrial request. Kerwick argued that Trump might sue her for defamation, but that the suit would be subject to dismissal because of her quasi-immunity. In 1983, the Constitution of Georgia declared that district attorneys will enjoy immunity from private liability for actions resulting from the discharge of their duties. This was something she brought up. According to Kerwick, the reasoning behind this immunity is that prosecutors and judges should be able to carry out their official tasks correctly and make decisions free from the fear of being held accountable. Whether the conduct or omission is intimately related with the judicial part of the criminal process seems to be the deciding criterion. The judge's remarks against Willis are quite damning, she added, and it would be up the court to decide whether Willis's professional immunity would protect her remarks about her church. Willis testified during a two-day hearing in February in response to allegations that she was seeing Wade. A major source of disagreement arose over the duration of their partnership. During cross-examination by the lawyer for Michael Roman, one of the co-accused in the Trump case, Willis vehemently disputed that her friendship with Wade motivated her to hire him for the Trump case. Willis or Wade is required to resign from the case, according to McAfee's Friday judgment. After waiting for a few hours, Wade decided to step down. During the hearing regarding her relationship with Wade, McAfee harshly reprimanded Willis for her unprofessional testimony. Willis complained to McAfee about the district attorney's racially inflammatory words in a church comment that Trump lawyer Steve Sado submitted in February. Without revealing her relationship status with the prosecutor, Sado pointed out that Willis had attempted to compare and contrast the way Wade was treated with the white attorneys in her office. "You failed to inform me that, being a woman of color, my motivation, aptitude, ability, and character would be subject to relentless attacks no matter what I did," Willis said in the church statement. According to Sado's motion, the DA's behavior was indeed egregious. It was obviously immoral. She injected race, religion, and politics into the case and stoked racial animosity in her MLK, Martin Luther King Jr., holiday church speech, according to Sado. She asked God why the defendants and defense counsel were questioning her conduct for hiring a black man, but not his white counterparts, and why a black female Democrat's judgment wasn't as good as a white male Republican's.